All right, welcome in everyone. Sorry for the 1 minute delay. The stream key was not working. All right, let's get this back. Make sure this is working here. Oh, that's probably not good. All right, great. Seems like it's working. Sound is good. Hello. Okay, what do we have going on? Who do we have here? Kirihiko, I'm sure is here. Oh, no. Sorry, message from my wife. New York Comic Con, PJ Beiser. The Nifty 50. What's going on? What's going on? Nifty 50. All right. You know what I'm missing? Here we go. All right. Let's do some quick intros. What do we have going on? Chris Falk, 777. And Fish and Boris, Jeff UTV, PJ Beiser, Crispy Egg Roll, 50 months in a row. That's what he was referring to. Anio, Queen City Amusements, 47 months. Wildstorm CCG, 42 months. Parademon, 2759, 8 months. Big LS Comics, 77. Big Local Shop Comics, 77 is my guess. 45 months. Skeletoni Art, 16 months. Thank you guys all for the continued long-standing support. So today, let's just jump in. We have like an hour and a half. I've got a bunch of other stuff I got to do today in support of Fandom, which is premiering next Saturday, a week from now, same time, 10 a.m. So mark your calendars. I thought I was going to stream it, the event, but I don't know if I can carry the length of the program and make it interesting to you all. So I'll probably just live tweet it like I did last year. Anyway, so this is the project today. USO sent me this. If you guys remember, I went on a USO tour several years ago. Went to Kuwait and visited 4 different military bases there. And so they sent this, and let's see what this is here. This is not a swag bag. This is not a gift to me. This is part of another fundraising thing that we're going to do. So, I was supposed to do it yesterday. Today's the 9th. All right, so it says, spread the word. We need your help spreading the word to your followers. Show off your unique auction item on social media anytime between October 1st to 8th. Suggested copy below. Okay, well, I thought I had till the 11th. Okay, well, either way, here's what's going on. So, since 1941, the USO has been the nation's leading organization to serve the men and women in the U.S. military, their families throughout their time in uniform. We would not be able to fulfill our mission of strengthening America's military service members by keeping them connected to family, home, and country without the generosity of individuals around the world. Thanks to your participation in USO Mission Bravo India Delta, Mission BID, Mission BID, get that? That's military terminology. Bravo India. It's hard to say. Bravo India Delta. We hope to raise critical funds to support USO global programming. So so using the provided markers, channel your own creativity. That's a stretch. And decorate or autograph the provided Beats product. Right, I love this. In parentheses, please write directly on the product and or headphone case, not the packaging. They want to make this crispy egg roll proof. Okay, step 2, take a selfie with your personalized Beats product and email your selfie to their email address. Use the included FedEx shipping label to send your auction item to USO within 1 week of receipt. Okay. You know what though? I am a little concerned. Let me see if their auction sites are still up. I'm wondering if the idea was that it was all going to be done by yesterday. You know, I have a pretty busy calendar and I put all this stuff on there like, okay, this day I'm going to do this because the deadline is this, and et cetera, et cetera. And this one I might have screwed the pooch. No. Okay, mission bid October 15th to the 24th. So I don't know. I guess they want to generate publicity until the 8th, a week before, and then anyway, so I'm going to drop this link into chat, and the reason why is that for those of you that want to bid on whatever it is I'm going to create, this is where you'll be able to do it. Okay, so bookmark that, and it looks like if you click there, let's see what they got going on. What else? Oh, browse items. Here we go. All items. Okay, there's a pair of headphones signed by Lucky. And then there's another one autographed by Lucky. Is Lucky someone I should know, or is Lucky this dog? I feel like these ones with Lucky are placeholders. So my guess is that people that they've reached out to are personalizing these beats. These are then getting mailed to the USO. They will then have them online in a week for people to bid on. I'm going to draw my contribution to this live for you guys. I'm going to draw on a Beats microphone. Oh, so this is cool. They gave us like a little box. Opened it up. Thank you on behalf of the USO. Thank you for supporting our mission. It's because of people like you that we are able to keep our military connected to family, home, and country. And let me tell you, that experience, I've talked about it before, but that was especially meaningful and a high point in my long career. So they sent me some Purell and a mask, a USO mask, camouflage USO mask. If I want to hide in front of the French flag, American flag, British flag, Russian flag. Any of those flags would work color-wise. What else? Mission bid. Okay, I read that. That one. 2 cards. Okay. Ooh. Handwritten note. I'd already opened this a little while ago. That's why I knew what the date was, and I put it on my calendar, but I off by a little bit. But we're still good. Okay, there's the FedEx envelope. I don't need that. Here's the Beats pill. Actually, it's much heavier than you would think. And here's some Sharpie markers they've given me. I'll put this box aside. I should just draw on this, even though they expressly told me not to. Alright, we're doing a level 4 hype train emote. Very cool. Good morning, Cinnamon 69. Xterity, hello. Harry Loft, thank you for the support. Golden Hands 1, Spence New 52, Golf Boy Sunday, SM Carty 313, Emperor Elric, Batman 89 fan, LB Buddha 19, Bobby Jones and Pima, Dragon Half 2K, Buddha Finger 1974, Daniel J. Bosco, The Wild Bull, Tooth, Waihi, Ink One, Kirihiko, all supporting the stream. So many regulars here joining us on a special Saturday stream. Just getting ready for next week's DC Fandom. Same time next week. All right. How do I open this? All right, fail. It's over. End of project. Isn't this Apple? Apple owns Beats now. They're usually pretty good with their packaging. Like there's like one thing you pull and the whole thing opens up. This literally, I don't see any sort of obvious. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Now what? It's like an unboxing video for Beats headphones. An ad. Okay, here we go. Alright, this could be dangerous. This looks heavy. If it falls into my lap, that'll be the end of Clan Lee. Actually, we're already done. We got enough kids. We're good. Alright. What do we got going on here? Let me turn this on here. Alright. Killer Kovacs. Am I on again tomorrow? Negatory. This is it. Alright. This looks like a battery charger. Okay. So, usually when I do stuff for charity, it is all about raising revenue. So, the way to raise the most amount of revenue is to draw a character that is super recognizable, that people love, and so it's going to be most likely Batman. Okay, it's got this weird like fetish packaging. Like, I guess I should open this up. Okay, because I want to repack it back up. I don't want it to be all janky and look like it's used, like it's been traveled with. Alright, so this comes off here. Although I do like the idea of drawing on here as well. This is challenging already. Like taking this off without tearing it up. Okay, here we go. Scooch, scooch. Alright. What's everyone doing? Saturday morning, there's a lot of football, right? Or is it all tomorrow? There's usually a game on Saturday, isn't there? There's 4 baseball games? Okay. Hold on, let's do this right. Alright. This Beats pill looks a lot larger. I've had them. I've owned one before. It was almost like 3/4 the size. All right, what do I do here? Do I draw here or here or this way? Recognizing that this will sit like that and people will look at it. It's got like a lot of dots. And it can't go vertical. You can't, right? There's not a stand or anything. Wow, so challenging. Castle G Skull. How are you supposed to swallow that? Well, as SM Carty can attest to, sometimes there are other ways to ingest pills, but that would be even worse. Okay, Mr. Power Comics. Watching this process is amazing. I think you misused the word agonizing. Okay. Oh yeah, the shark head's still here. You can put more characters on it. It is challenging because with the marker, if there's not much detail you can put into a figure this large. This way I could, but I feel like, all right, let's stop complaining. No one's watching you to see you complain. Well, actually, they probably are. People like misery. All right. Loading up the Sharpies. This is going to come back to bite me. Whatever I'm thinking I'm doing is probably not the way artists should be working. All right. Okay. There's really no chance to do poison ivy lying on her side. Well, I think it's going to be, almost had it upside down. Whew. Saved myself some agony. All right, let's double check, make sure. Okay. Batman this way, Joker this way. Let's try this. Cape Crusader. Ooh, blue cowl. Yeah, I don't know. Full head, show the back, or cropped in. But then I can't show the ear. Also, it's a curved surface. So do I want to correct for that? Mathematically correct for that, meaning the line's going to warp. So I will, elongate away, so I need to shorten it up. Or is it the reverse? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Like if you took a flat drawing and then wrapped it on this, it would exaggerate the ends. That's right, the top and bottom. So I need to pull back on that a little bit if I want it to look normal from this distance. So let's start. Ooh. Yeah. So what is everyone doing these days? You guys just chilling, chillaxing. I've got some fandom stuff I gotta take care of today, and then gonna do one of my favorite pastimes, which is clean the house. Very exciting. Yes, I know. Oh, but here's the funny thing. I actually enjoy it. I've reached that period, that stage of my life where it's like, oh my gosh, it's the weekend. I can clean the house. Declutter. Ooh, so exciting. Bobby Jones and Pima watching Jim, me, watching football while attempting to draw. I do have a bunch of comics. See how it's distorting and kind of fading away here. I guess I need to. Already the proportions are a little different than I normally would entertain. But I will, even though it's straight ink onto metal, I feel like there's a little room here where I can play around in that I can put white out. Although white out will clog these holes, but whatever. This is not about sound fidelity. It's about owning a one and a unique item. Probably the only Beats headphones I will ever draw on. Oh, that looks better on screen than it does in person. I shouldn't say that. If you bid on this, you will have something that looks far better in real life than it does on the screen. Castle G Skull. He should have headphones. Now you tell me. I can still fix it. Well, the Joker's over here, so maybe the Joker will have headphones on. Batman feels more like an earbud guy. Plus, do the headphones go here or up here? Yes, Joker. Look at dexterity. He's like, yes, Joker. All caps. Ah. I love it. I love the passion. Okay. It's almost like drawing with Legos or in Minecraft, right? Because of the holes, sorry. It does kind of pixelate whatever I'm drawing, so I have to think about the scale. If you draw too small, the holes become too large in terms of, what am I trying to say? Like if you were to draw something really tiny, the holes become such a big part of the art. When you draw something large, the holes become inconsequential, is what I'm trying to say. And so every little white area dot is super important. So let's see if we can get in closer. See, like I said, it looks better far away. All right. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a newsprint feel to it. Okay, now over here. Now I drew Batman looking this way, and this right looking left is far easier for me to draw. I always have struggle drawing the other way. And by struggle, I mean like not like dieting struggle or I need to exercise and I'm too lazy struggle. I'm just saying like it takes me a couple extra minutes to figure out proportions and just get it right. Meaning it's not really a struggle. It's just I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now the trick is Joker this way. I start with the ear. Normally I would start with the eyes, but I don't know why I'm doing that. But I want it to get to be the same scale as this. So by drawing that ear first and that size of the ear there, I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of a equivalency, like, oh, I want to keep the, the scale of this similar. Although we agreed that he'd be wearing headphones, right? Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to wear headphones. Although I should have put them around his neck, like he's a DJ. Too late. And okay. How are we doing? I think we have some mods in the house, right? Kirihiko? Kirihiko? There we go, Kirihiko, our mod in Switzerland. And then I saw Crispe as well. Say hi to our lovely mods. And I believe PK is actually in a car right now, heading north to pick up some stuff for me here. I'm going to mail out some giveaways. Yes, I know it's been ages, but that is the way. We've been reduced to kind of like the Pony Express. It's super slow. Okay. He's a little bit bigger than Batman, but maybe he's like closer to us. Oh, I think the Joker listens to classical music, you know. It would not be the obvious. All right. I feel like they should be saying something to each other. Okay. So that's the black line artwork. The Joker, I think, want to use these colors. He's going to be an Arkham orange. Oop. I hadn't intended it drawn that part, but and as I suspected, the marker will pick up on the black, so I have to be very careful. And I went on the edge, so I want it to look like it was intentional rather than accidental. Although, I wonder if it comes off. Nah. Let's lean into the intentionality of this here. I gotta get that little crease. Hi, if you guys have just tuned in, this is Arts and Crafts with Jim Lee. You know, if you have an old Beats pill and you don't use it anymore, you can grab some Sharpies and draw on them. So Farah, you can use rubbing alcohol to get rid of the marker. Thank you. Okay. Now, green for the hair. And again, if I touch the black, it's going to seep into the color, so I want to keep it as green as possible, not get it muddied up with the black marker kind of bleeding into the color. So I'm also leaving some white areas that would be essentially highlights. And now I don't mind if it kind of bleeds a little into the black because I'm towards the bottom now. I say that, but I do care. Put a little green into the eyebrows there. Okay. And then red. If you're really good, you can open these with one hand. There we go. Sort of like cracking an egg with one hand if you're a professional chef. If you're a professional artist, and I want to put a little red in the eye. I don't know if you can see that. I can see it. Can you see that? It's there. Okay. Now, should I put red in the, or green into the headphones? If I put green, it's going to mesh into the hair. Blue, too many colors, so I'm thinking red, because that's sort of part of his color palette. Yes, I think red will be it. Okay. Let's try red. I realized it kind of turned into a big blob on the screen, but there is, you can see the distinction in color here. And I'm going to go have a plan, which will use whiteout to basically separate some of the colors that are bleeding into each other. So now here comes Batman. Hopefully I don't screw this up. And I think his forehead, because of the slope, the curvature of the shape, it looks like he's got no, what's it called? The front part of your brain. Is that your cerebellum, or is that the back part? I don't know. He looks like he would not have higher cognitive function. So I need to address that. Okay. Now the cool thing is frontal lobe. Thank you, Ernesto Art. Someone's frontal lobe is working. Anyway. Now, here's what I was talking about. See how it blends? So I can actually extend out the color. Make his head a little taller at top too. So we've got a little more processing power in there. Maybe even a little bit more. So anyway, next week will be exciting, obviously with Fandom, but there are two projects that will be revealed. One that I've been working on for almost 2 years, and another that I've been working on for months. Yes, that's all I can share. So stay tuned. Some interesting stuff coming your way. 2 years. Okay, now see how that works. I'll let that dry a little bit. And also, let's go ahead and darken that area there, because I pushed out the forehead, so basically the eye will move as well. And we'll be able to pick that back up with, whiteout. This beat pill is so heavy, it has hurt my thumb holding it in place for so long. Okay. Alright, let's... Thank you very much, Daniel LJ. Daniel J. Bosco, sorry. I've kept a secret from you guys for 2 years. Yes, 2 years. I started conversations about a project. I pretty much did the work during the pandemic, and now it will be unveiled next week. What could it be? I've got some pretty interesting things happening in general. Another big announcement in November as well. Been busy, even though, yeah, been busy. So sometimes when you're like, wow, I haven't heard any Jim Lee news in a while, it's because I'm doing stuff. And then there's stuff that debuts next year as well that I spent months working on last year. All right. Okay. Now, what do I want to put in the sound effects? I was thinking like pow, bam, right? A Jim Lee rap video. That's exactly it. How did you guys know? My arms sweaty. Mom spaghetti. All right, that's it. That's it. Thank you. All right. That's already not even the right lyrics. If anyone knows me, I'm really bad with song lyrics in general. 6 messages were deleted by a moderator. Ooh, not good. 6 messages. Yeah, that was dope. Someone rapped to Jim at Baltimore 2 years ago. Yeah, you guys have a good memory. Yeah, that was at a panel, I believe. Okay, now I'm looking for whiteout. Okay, here we go. But I'm wondering what should be in the center here. If I was a good letter, I could put like TC Fandom. I could put Gotham City, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Gotham City. All right, let's do that. And let's do it in such a way. Okay, here we go. Boy, is this gonna ruin it? It's too clean though. It's not like there's not a lot going on in the center. Hmm. Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and put yellow in first. See how that looks. Just having that color there. And what do we... A big boom in the center. It is a Beats headphone. I should like say boom. Pump up the bass. You got to fight for the right. Beat it, bats. How much paint my car valve cover? Is that the gas cap? Is that what you're talking about? I might do that. I might just set up on the street corner here in LA, and then you just drive up, and then I'll just draw something on your car. A DC logo in the middle. That's tricky. Let's see if I can do a circle. I can do a circle. Boy. If it were a flat piece of paper, maybe. But I am a little concerned about the curvature of this canvas. That would make it challenging to nail that. This yellow is looking very intense. signal in the middle. I do like that thinking. Do want to think a little outside the box here. Okay. Here's what I got so far. I do like the idea of like this equalizer, like right? Wow, you can really see it on the screen a lot better. Right, and in person, ooh, although looks like I got a little black in there. Right, do you see that? Alright, so got a little bit of that going on. Then I'm wondering, do I push this and boy, it'll look like fire. I was thinking putting orange and then red, but then it'll look like fire. Right? It will look like fire. Because I was going to put black and then draw around the yellow to make windows. See, something like this would have been good to actually do a test, like in Photoshop or something. That's why artists do prelims. Keyword, operative word there being artists. Alright, here we go. Let's do the white out, because I can still do the buildings even if I do this white out. Okay. Just need to get the white out started. There we go. Now I gotta clean that up with black. So this is sort of like painting. It's not sorta, it is. And I'm basically carving into the areas I've already colored. Okay. Now that eye I'm going to fix in a second. Hold on, let me check for my messages. Oh boy. My wife's flying back, but she might not make her connecting flight. Okay. Sounds like ASMR, falling asleep. Daniel J. Newman. No, I enjoy cleaning the house. I have to say, it's like my weekend activity that never seems to end. You just can't get it done. Okay, see those little highlights there? A little bit of white eye goes a long way. Okay, now to fix this area around Batman's eye. Give it that shape that people are used to. It's weird, like on the screen, the whiteout pops and you can see it. In real life, i.e., in front of me, you don't you don't get that distinction. The white areas look pretty much just white. There we go. Oh, we can also blend a little bit. Okay, so let's try that. See that gray? Can you see that gray tonal value? It's very subtle, but I like it. See that? Okay. Kind of gives me a nice middle ground kind of gray that fills in the white areas that are here. It's a pretty subtle thing. I don't know if you can even see it on the screen. Okay. Kind of darken the values lower. And blending that a little bit more. Okay. All right. Let's get that white out back in there. and let that dry. Okay, I need to do a little troubleshooting. 1 second. While we're letting that dry, let me do something here. How do I do this? Okay. Wow. Okay. 1 second all. Oh boy. Just trying to help my wife get home and see if there's alternate. Okay. That looks promising. Okay. Oh, here we go. Southwest. Perfect. All right. Let me send her this. Gives her an hour and a half. All right, guys. 1 second. All right. What are we doing? Okay, here's what we got. This is what we're working with. That 1 pixel, that dot is bugging me, so I got rid of it. There we go. And let's add a little bit more of a highlight here. And maybe a little. Every little dot makes a big difference. It literally is like a dot matrix, or what is the word I'm looking for? Like almost like a Minecraft kind of. You know, every white dot that you put into like a Lego painting, every pixel makes a difference. Right? Yes. It's becoming more and more recognizably like my Batman versus like a crude. Still. Okay. Can you see that? Looks like it has more detail. Okay. And all right. Okay. Let that dry for a second. Bring on the clowns. Okay. Let's you know what? I'm gonna look at some equalizer bars. Let me do a little reference before I make a decision I will regret. Let me put this back in its case over here. Let's Google equalizer. Sorry. Trying to triple tax. Business thing came up. Office issue. Gotta resolve that. Alright, I'm looking at equalizer bars. Okay. So, what I'm seeing, very interesting. Like that. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's try that. Okay, this could be a point where I ruin this. I don't know. So the goal is put red at the top, a little orange, keep the yellow in the middle, and then green at the bottom. And the reason why is, like, see that black? It kind of bled into the yellow there, so that annoys me. So that's why I'm kind of thinking I want to add some color. Oh, you know what, though? I don't know. There's a simplicity to this. That's nice. Okay, here's a valuable lesson for all you aspiring artists. This is where you convince yourself, no matter how it turns out, you're gonna love it. So I got it. Okay, and that will certainly make things a lot easier to Okay, so far so good. this is where I want to fix kind of what's happening there. Okay, so far so good. Now what it kind of was showing you, like that, kind of convincing yourself that you're going to love it regardless, is you don't want to live with regrets, and you don't want to be held back by, what if I ruin it? Yeah, sometimes you will. Trial and error, live and learn, right? You need a little fearlessness. You won't know until you try, that kind of thing, right? I'm purposely staying away from the black line because I don't want to just repeat the same thing that happened. Okay. I should have drawn strawberries. I could have done some very nice strawberries on using this grid, this pattern. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put some orange down. Okay. Man, I don't even know if you can see this orange. Like, I could see it on in front of me, but okay. Alright, now the green. The yellow's already there, although I might go in with the yellow and beef that up some more, give it sort of a second coat. Okay. A little green on there. Green up here. Okay. Alright, let's see how this looks here. I see that where the red and orange meet, there's actually a line, so I need to better accentuate that line right here, especially so it's not so straight across. Okay. Let's hit the yellow up one more time in the middle. Kind of blend that orange in a little bit. See, it's pulling it down. Probably need to clean it a bit. Okay. Okay. Let me see how this looks. I'm losing a bit of Batman's nose there, so I'm going to let that dry for a second and just use the whiteout to pull that back out. Just like if it were a painting. Alright, so right there. Alright. Let that dry. Where'd the black one go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let that dry. Let's see if we can just go in. Clean up this edge here. Okay, see how there's just sort of, all I did was knock back that red and orange below it to make the face pop off a little bit more. Every little dot counts. So, I think that's it. I have 12 minutes. Where do I sign this? right here. Yeah. Sure. And lower lip is sticking out a little too far. One dot there will make a big difference. Need to color that, and then I want to make sure this nose is not getting lost. So pull that out, let it dry, pull back on this thing, whatever's happening there. Gotta let that dry. Maybe clean up some of these edges up here. So it's meant to evoke equalizer bars, but also a city. But also a very Jamaican vibe to me. Okay, now let's see if I can go in there. See, just same thing I did with Batman. Gotta use orange over there though. Oh, it's feel like, see that? It's still wet. You gotta be careful. In fact, let that dry. Where's the orange? Right here. There we go. Kind of wonder how this plays with some of the holes filled with whiteout. Now, I did that to get rid of some of the white streaks that I smeared with my hand, but now it's looking like smoke coming from these smokestacks, so I'm kind of digging that. Can you see that? So the Joker's nose, it filled the holes, so I have to pull it out a little bit. Okay. And what I'm going to do is find a pin and basically puncture those holes back in, because it's kind of drawing too much attention to itself. Now, one of those pins that you use to exchange a SIM card in an iPhone would be perfect. Barring that, I don't think I see one here per se. This might work here. Let me see if I can open it with one hand. Well, never mind. Hold on. It's a corkscrew. You know what? I know I have one. Oh, you know what will work? The back of these pencils have an eraser. They used to have like a little metal nib. But you know what? The front might work. This is a 0.7. It might be a little too large, but let's see if this works. No, it works. I just have to get it long enough. There we go. See those holes? You know? Right there. There we go. And let's see. Probably the same thing over here. All right. Just beefing up some of the lines, the shapes. Black adds a lot of base, I guess. No pun intended. B-A-S-E, right? Kind of grounds the figure. Okay. Just sort of really. And I think even with Batman, rather than having that white here, just go black. Let's ground that base right there. Really make it feel solid at the bottom. And then really, let's beef up those lines there to separate from the background. And then the ears, let's pop the ears off. All right, we are at Mark. So this is it. I will take a photo of this because I think there's, it's weird because it's a dot pattern and then obviously the screen is a bunch of pixels. And so you get some interesting results out of that. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take a photo and share it online. So thank you very much for checking in on this very unusual stream. And so I already signed it, but you know what? I'm going to sign it once more with a different signature. Do I put it on the back here or at the top? I kind of want to put it at the top here. But the only problem is maybe it's better on the back. So many variables because the pen's going to hit that and it's going to knock it off. But then if I do it at the top, it's got this silver circle that's there. I could just put it in the top here. So let's do this. Good thing I didn't screw up the year. Let's connect that up a little bit. Okay, great. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching the stream. I will see you guys on Discord and Twitter next Saturday, DC Fandom. And if you guys are interested in bidding on this, it will be on the site, the link I put up earlier. I think let me put it, let me see if we can post it in here again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Thank the mods. We got Kirihiko again, and obviously Crispy Egg Roll, and PK, who is in his car. And so we're going to go raid somebody. So this is something we do at the end. So let me just put this aside here so it doesn't get any more smeared. And let's go see what we're going to do. So for those who are not familiar or new to the stream, basically at the end of the stream we go find another creative and we raid them. We all drop in on their site and just sort of shower them with love and attention and emojis. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. There's potentially a stream next, well, Sunday the day after Fandom. If not, it will be shortly thereafter. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Let's go check out this raid. Maybe there's some giveaways during the stream itself, like during DC Fandom. So there will be more information. If there is, I won't make it a surprise per se. It will be announced. All the details will be on Discord before the stream initiates next Saturday. One of the mods will put in a link to Discord. It's a nice forum that kind of fills in between the large gaps in between the live streams themselves. All right, so see you guys at this raid. Catch us there. Catch you there. Take care.